Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday. You got all four of us on a ReelQuick for the first time in a long time. And we're going to be doing a Q&A today. It's long overdue at this point. It's been, I don't know, didn't we do one at the Airbnb in New York? I think that might be the last time we've done a Q&A.
The last one.
We did.
Wow.
So this is the first since New York for a lot of things. But Q&A time, if you want to be someone who can ask us questions in our Q&A, which we are certainly going to do much more regularly going forward. Probably the next one I imagine would be maybe when we're all in person in Austin here. So like a month and a half from now would be a good cadence. But executive producers, Ollie Powell, Stefan Johnson, Cole Beaver. And if you want to ask us questions, join the Patreon. It gets you entry to the Discord as well. And you get exclusive episodes. I think we're almost on episode 100 of Patreon exclusive movie reviews. Ferris Bueller's coming tomorrow. So lots of great content that will be unlocked for you there. But yeah, let's get into the Q&A. We got 28 comments. So we're just going to kind of pop around here from the different questions from our patrons. So first up here, Jake H. Movies asks, what is the best animal performance that you've seen in a movie? For me, it's easily the dog in Anatomy of a Fall. That dog had me tweaking. I thought I was dying on screen.
You're just seeing that weird dog.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the dog.
I watched Good Boy also. Yeah, he was solid.
Dog from Good Boy.
The donkey from EO. Shout out Donkey from EO.
Can I take Donkey and Shrek? Or is that?
No, you can take Donkey and Banshees.
Yeah, Donkey. And
Donkey and Banshees. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
Donkey and Banshees.
Marley and Me dog made me cry, so I got to go with that.
It did such a good job at dying.
Oh, the cat in Alien. That's actually a really good one.
Yeah, there you go.
Cat and Captain Marvel that
that's a
cuts
good
out Nick Fury's eye.
All right. This is a question for George.
Oh hell yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
From Ibby 1786.
Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Oh God.
Leatherface, Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees.
Oh.
Hey, why don't we get to answer this? What the fuck?
You all. It's for everyone.
Trying to think of this.
I think.
Which Michael Myers is it though?
If you kill, I
think dealer's choice. I think you get to choose.
Well,
I think I'm marrying Michael Myers because I think I could fix him. I think I could help him.
Michael Myers seems like the only one that's like you could have a suitable relationship with.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
I think I'm killing Leatherface because he's the grossest and the grimiest. I don't
imagine waking up next to that guy.
Yeah, mask on. Maybe you can forget it. Like
that was my next point. Is that I think
let's say they're always in. I'm going to say they're always in the get up though.
Yeah, so I think I'm marrying Michael Myers, killing Leatherface, and fucking Jason.
I agree. I
like
that.
that.
I
think that's just the best way to go.
Yeah, I agree.
That's okay. I don't like that question was posed to me exclusively.
It was.
Why was
I posed it to you? It wasn't posed.
Okay.
It was like for George.
I don't want to give off the reputation that I would fuck horror villains. You know.
Why not? Henry asks, can you guys make a trucker style hat for your merch? Definitely can. If you want to check out our merch we currently have right now, ReelTokPodcast.com. Check it out. If there's anything you want to see, let us know. We can certainly make it. So trucker house stat certainly coming. Let's see. Next up, Cole Beaver says, have you guys ever thought of doing a watch along live stream on YouTube or Twitch? And if you guys did, what movie would you guys do? So we kind of did do a watch along once with patrons.
Like
we watched
Patreon.
Gore Verbinski's The Ring.
We watched The
Ring.
Well, I think the issue is with us, it's like when you guys finish work, for example, it's like fucking 1 a.m. for me here. And I think it's just time can be a bit of an issue sometimes.
Also, Discord wasn't the best place to do that. I think I feel like we could.
It was kind of difficult,
Well, they're asking if we would do one on like YouTube or Twitch. I'm like, certainly one day we would be open.
If one day, I think one day, if we did like a horror, I think that would be really fun. But it's just how logistics are setting up.
And I've always thought doing like audio commentaries would be like a fun idea too, like for a movie.
Oh, I think that'd be fun as fuck. Yeah, for
sure. Conrad McLean asks, what's your favorite country for foreign films right now? So if you had to pick, like, what country generally is releasing stuff you're loving? We all have to pick one different.
Probably Japan. I think that's, for me, the obvious one, I would say.
Japan. Cam?
I am uncultured. We'll go India because I like RRR and I'm excited for the...
Is that the only Indian film you've seen?
Yeah, probably. But right now, the question was right now.
Yeah.
I'll go South Korea. I think that's another easy pickings one. No other choice is such a bang.
Go East Asia.
George, what's a country for you?
I'll go China. I know you guys haven't seen Resurrection, but that's in my top 3 of the year right now.
Mm-hmm. And you're a big Ne Zha 2 guy.
And big Ne Zha 2 guy as well. Yeah, big hero guy too. Crouch the Tiger.
There's plenty of fucking great martial arts Chinese films as well.
Luke Durhog asks, what is one film you are allergic to watching, aka it's been on your watch list forever and you just still haven't gotten around to it?
Every time we do a Q&A, it's exactly
Barry Lyndon.
It's Barry Lyndon. Stop asking me this
Still
question.
Barry Lyndon.
It will always, for the rest of time, it'll be Barry Lyndon.
I'm going to say the exact same answer I said last time. Yee and Love Exposure, the Edward Yang film.
I guess since we are allergic to him, then by default, we won't ever be watching them. So,
no, maybe.
Let's see, Cam. What's a movie that's you've been trying to watch for way too long? Mine would be Seven Samurai, I guess.
The only movie on my watch list is 10 Dates. I've been itching for it. Give me it.
Well, yeah.
And none of us have seen it, to be fair.
Yeah, it's probably a lot of movies. I don't use my watch list effectively at all because I'll never watch anything on my watch list, to be honest with you. So once it gets there, it's purgatory. It's not. Maybe Barry Lyndon.
Seth, Sean Connolly asks, this isn't pointed to you, but I feel like you would be able to give an answer if you want to, or it's controversial. Top 3 Discord members, go.
I mean, probably the ones I've met.
Wait, what was the question?
Top 3 Discord.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Oh, top 3 Discord.
I don't know. I've met a lot of them. They're all really, really nice. So
yeah.
Cop out answer. Say names. Say names.
I'll go. You know what? I'm gonna shout out Dean Kotamanides. He regularly, he regularly like replies to my stories and sends me like cool like news on Instagram. But I go through my DMs like once every 3 weeks, so I don't respond right away. And every time I open a Dean chat, I have like 4 or 5 things that are cool to look at that he sends me, and I always appreciate it.
He's an OG, I think, as well. He joined
he's big OG. Yeah,
when we set up the theatrical Patreon. So cool guy, really cool guy.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Henry asked if you had to run a movie marathon in theaters for friends and family. So pick 3 to 4 movies, and it's for your friends and family that you're going to do a personally curated movie marathon for them. What movies are you picking and why? So got to be movies you love. Got to be movies that you're not trying to make your family and friends hate you.
Yeah.
Wow,
it'd be a lot of Christopher Nolan and Denny movies.
I'm gonna go with a trilogy. All right. So I'm gonna start with I feel like a movie that's pretty universally loved, pretty accessible to.
Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I'm not gonna say Zack Snyder's. No, I'm being serious about this. Like you have to open with a movie that everyone's gonna like. You know, you gotta bring everyone on board. So I think I would start with an Almost Famous. I feel like that's a nice, calm watch, right? Movie 2, Big. We're going massive. The biggest.
I thought you meant Big, the Tom Hanks
film.
I was very confused.
What?
You don't think the end movie should be the big one?
No. Hold on.
I don't know, actually.
Give me a sec. So second movie, we're going Dune 1. Because you can't just give Dune 2. You know, even though I like Dune 2 better. You're not going to do
both? That's crazy.
I'm not going to do both. But then I'm going to throw you guys off. And I'm going to end with a movie that's even bigger on the big screen. The biggest movie you could possibly think of. It doesn't get bigger than Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End.
Oh, wait.
But you just said you can't do Dune Part 2 because
but they're the Pirates movie. It doesn't matter.
That is like a true.
I think it matters more because it's the third one.
One thing I forgot is that's like a true Part 2. Like
you guys,
that movie ends on a cliffhanger, or it starts on a cliffhanger, I guess.
Yeah,
that's a fascinating pick. I think I'd go like
you guys just don't see the vision. You don't see the vision.
Beloved movies. We'd probably start Knives Out. Maybe go Jurassic Park after that, and then maybe we'd end it with like. Maybe we end it with the first Pirates because that's like a banger, or we end it with the first Transformers. That's a banger. Trying to think of like maybe a Chris Nolan that everyone loves, an Interstellar or an Inception. Like you got to end it with something like that. I feel something big, something real like that. Knives Out for sure, though. That's always going to be recommended when a like family or friend
ask for a random movie?
I think I'd probably start with, to get us like zoned in. I'm gonna start with like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
That's
Real
terrible.
Get the
no. People
hear me out. I'm gonna start with that. Listen, we're gonna get slowly nicer. Start with that
random one in the trilogy.
The first one, the trilogy,
not even the trilogy, and the
first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original one, right? And then I'm gonna get even a bit weird. I'm gonna go Evil Dead 2. Okay.
You're just a horror guy. Right now.
Wait.
At least pick the best Evil Dead movie.
And then, And then I'm going to pick After Hours, because we're moving slowly. And I'm thinking about run times here as well. These are all like 80, 90-minute movies, right? People have jobs. You guys aren't fucking thinking about this.
Yeah.
I mean,
After Hours, we got the comedy, we always got the paranoia. I'm going to end with Spider-Man. I think end on that kind of whimsical. You want a hero, you want to feel good.
And you're saying we're not thinking about jobs.
Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse is a good way to end.
Total that, yeah? I want to give you a total, Cameron. Okay? That's like a 6.5 hour day.
It's long.
Yeah. George's is like 12 hours.
I don't know if that math is adding up. You just averaged 4 hours a movie.
Well, no, it's 4 films.
That's a long
George
time.
only did 3.
Oh, we should have done 4 because it was 4.
I agree.
Well, that's
fine. Then after At World's End, I think I'd end with Zack Snyder's Justice League.
There it is.
That is really
perfect.
Yeah. 4.5 hours more.
Yeah,
I would start with After Sun, break everyone's emotions, sit there and watch them all experience it.
Do you truly believe your friends and family would want to keep watching movies after this?
No, they wouldn't. And that's why after it ends and we go on to movie number 2, A24 logo hits again. It's a pool on a vacation. After Sun round 2.
Oh shit!
I'd be like, I don't think you guys grasped this the first time.
That's a good call.
Then the movie ends again. They're like, okay, yeah, I guess it's impressive or what. And then movie 3, A24 logo hits. After Sun again.
Everything everywhere at once.
Yeah, we're going
just After Sun 4 times.
3 After Suns back to back. Just kill them.
Have any of you guys seen
Slowly killing? Yeah, Megaman's good.
Yeah.
Okay, because Lachlan Ellis asks, you're trapped on a desert island. Would you rather A, only watch Megamind for the rest of your life, or B, you can watch whatever movie you want at any time, but every time you watch something that isn't Megamind tries to kill you? I haven't seen Megamind, so I don't know.
Bad at trying to kill you.
What?
I like this. Megamind's kind of like
Megamind's good though. Like actually, it's not the word.
It's not a bad enough movie for me to completely say no. But I like my odds against Megamind. I'll say.
I don't know if I like my odds.
It says disclaimer: Megamind's murder attempts will be elaborate and unpredictable.
I'm probably watching Megamind. Actually, no, but I can't. You know, if I'm stuck on a desert island, I don't know if I'd want to be.
I'd take my chances with Megamind.
I'm going to take my chances as well. I'm going to take my chances.
Yeah. Ryan Crawford asked, "What is each of your guys' favorite sporting moment that you witnessed live?
Like live in person?
Like you were there in person at the event?
Wow.
Like Purdue, Alabama last year. Maybe Purdue, Houston if we would have won.
Live at the event. I was at the 2008 U.S. Open final. That was pretty nice. That was pretty cool.
Who was it?
It was Roger. Roger defeated Andy Murray.
I would say for me, probably like one of two. There was a game in like 2017 between Sheffield United and Sheffield Wednesday, which is like, if you obviously you guys don't know, it's one of the biggest football rivalries in the UK, and we beat them 4-2 away, and I went. That was amazing. I'd also say when I went to the UFC like a year and a half ago, and that was just like one of the best experiences because all my favorite fighters were there. They were all fighting, excluding the main event, which lost. But you know, that was cool. So one of those two, I would say for me.
Yeah, mine would be I got to go. I've only went to like one, maybe two professional football games in my life that wasn't preseason, but one of them I went to was Chargers Vikings back in like 08, 09, but it was when Adrian Peterson broke the rushing record, which still stands most rushing yards in a game. And then also the longest play in NFL history. It was a 109.5-yard field goal return for a touchdown by Antonio Cromartie. So there's a lot of records broken that game. It was electric. Fun game.
I forgot. I did go to the Purdue Ohio State game when I was there when we beat them and they were like the number 2 in the nation at the time.
Yeah.
That was a fun game. Rush the field and all that jazz. Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, never got to rush the field, which is unfortunate. I missed that because even this year, where Wisconsin's the worst team ever, even that fan base got to rush the field when they beat Washington.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunate. Okay,
Washington is a little sad.
They're ranked like that's what people said. They said, "Why are you rushing the field when you're like a terrible team?" Like, isn't that when you rush the field when you're?
Yeah, but I feel like you got to. I think rushes should only happen against a top 10 team if you're unranked.
Okay,
I think that's my opinion on rushing the field.
Okay, fair enough. Fine. Dean Cotamanitis asks, this is similar, but don't use the same question as don't use the same answer that you did for the watch list one, but is there a film you're hesitant to watch because you think it's going to disappoint you based on like expectations of what everyone else thinks? You're just worried it won't live up to the hype.
Wait, sorry, say that again. I wasn't listening.
Is there a film on your watch list that you're hesitant to watch purely because you're worried it's not going to live up to the expectations that has been set to you by whatever it is? Your friends love it or average ratings high?
I know a lot of our friends love like Eric Romer, but I don't think I could see myself. Yeah, I just don't see myself loving his films, so I'm always hesitant to turn on like a.
I actually kind of disagree. The 3 I've seen, I actually think you'd like.
That's the question, though.
I would go. Fuck. Oh, okay. I'll go. Chunking Express.
Oh, what a film!
I'll go Chunking Express. It's like the big car ride that I haven't seen.
Yeah,
I've never seen a Kelly Reichardt film, and I know y'all like we talk her like all day in the Film Talk group chat. And frankly, I don't know if I'd really like the films all that much.
You're kind of cooking. I think you're right there. To be honest,
I don't think you'd like Kelly Reichardt.
I haven't watched her movies. I don't know if I will because, frankly, I don't know if I'll like them. So maybe, but probably not. That's all right. That's all right.
Mm-hmm.
She's great.
I'm scared to watch Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 because the expectations are through the roof.
It's crazy, man.
That must be the highest expectations you've ever had for a film that has an average of like a 2.2.
You're absolutely missing out
movie, right? Like,
on history.
If it's the same as Rob Zombie's The Munsters, we have
Hey, I like that movie. So maybe we're in business.
I didn't touch The Munsters, man.
You shouldn't.
Logan Cameron asked, "What's a TV show that you feel the hate is forced on?"
The hate is forced. Interesting.
Specifically, I feel like the hate for Emerald Fennell is forced, but
she is not a TV show.
I know she's not. I hear you. I heard.
I do agree. The hate
TV show. TV show.
Problem is hate is forced on everything within
TV
Twitter.
show.
Like people be hating on nonsense.
I think. Oh, okay. I'll say one. I think Prison Break season 3 is still really good, and people hate that. That's kind of my.
Prison.
Yeah,
it's where they basically do the whole thing again in Panama, and they kind of go back to prison again. I still really like that season.
I think
4 and 5. Yeah, whatever.
I think of because of like I don't know because I feel like because of how popular Stranger Things has gotten, like I see a lot more hate towards it, and then I rewatch it. I'm like, this is still really good. Like I still really like.
There's a lot of hate to Stranger Things because it's the time that it's taken to make.
Yeah, no, but that to be fair, that's kind of fair.
Yeah.
Hate. But did you see the clip they just posted? Like that's getting a lot of hate, but it also
it does look really bad. That clip.
Yeah, it looks bad. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Cam? Can I say one more? Invincible. The animation of Invincible.
Oh yeah, that does.
I think it works better in a way.
Yeah,
like
that's annoyingly hated on.
I like it.
You're not wrong about that.
I enjoyed it.
I would say The Bear. I think everyone gave up on The Bear after season 1, but I still love it. I think a lot of people.
I would say after season 2, almost of like season 3, people didn't love, but
a lot of people turned on in season 3. You're right. Season 1 and 2 are pretty universally loved. Season 3 and 4, because people are out on The Bear.
Yeah, I do really like The Bear. I agree with you there.
Mm-hmm. Muhammad asks, if you suddenly wake up in the universe of the last movie you watched, how do you think you would do?
What did I watch last?
I forgot.
I watched.
Let's see with Emma.
I watched The Running Man. I mean, I'd be fine, provided I'm not doing The Running Man. But if I'm doing The Running Man, I'm fucked.
As long as you're not doing it, yeah.
If I'm doing in the universe, I'm probably to be fair, I'm probably still fucked. But if I'm doing The Running Man, bro, I'm not lasting a fucking day. George, if I'm doing the Running Man, I'm that guy who goes and buys a fucking burger and gets shot.
And goes, hey, have you seen The Running Man? And then
the guy looks like me.
Do you get like a couple hours on The Running Man? Like after
you get 12 hours to like run without being chased.
Yeah.
And are there like cameras in this? Like, can you drive somewhere?
I don't know. You could do anything. You just have to survive 30 days.
I gotta watch it.
But Cam, they have like things in the street could identify you. Everything.
That's fun. Like I feel like you're screwed. Like I would go to a remote area if possible, but
no, but you're still fucked.
You're still fucked. Yeah. So
you'll watch the film and you'll realize. Honestly, you're still
I'll have to watch because like, how do you even survive? Because I don't believe you're just some crazy fighter or something. But,
normal people aren't surviving. No way.
Yeah. All right.
The last movie I logged was Friendship. It was not the one I watched, but if I was in the Friendship situation, I would have to move, honestly, because I would probably start having panic attacks if I had like a neighbor like that was like always showing up at your door, increasingly getting more like scary.
Wait,
I'd move.
What is this about? I'm going to watch this. You're talking about
just watch it. It's on.
When you were talking about like Thingy Robinson and then you were like, oh, he's crazy, he's scared. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, to me, it's a movie that I thought I would hate, but I loved it.
Okay,
if that was my neighbor, I would move because I would start getting really uncomfortable knowing there's someone near me that's like obsessed with you, kind of.
That's fair.
Harrison R asks, do you think the industry will maintain their stance on the use of AI in films, or will it continue to gradually drip through until it eventually becomes a central tool in Hollywood? I think it'll continue to drip through for sure. Yeah, I don't think it'll. Yeah, I think. Well, I mean, when you think about it too, like as generations go by, we're going to get generations that all they knew was AI being used in art. So there's always going to be the purists, there's always going to be the fighters, but I think it's just going to continue dripping through. I think
there's going to be
kind of impossible to not think
busing with the boys who are talking about going to see the Mastermind and watching Thursday Night Football or whatever it was, and then getting mad when someone politely asked them not to.
Yeah, that was crazy. That's crazy. But shout out, more based people, the Breadbasket Boys. Saw they reviewed Begonia, and they were big fans.
Begonia.
So I was like, hell yeah.
They kept messing up Jesse Plemons with Will Poulter, and I kept dying of laughter.
How do you even know Will Poulter and not Jesse?
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you're the Bear
That's
fan.
such a random person.
I guess he was in Guardians 3.
They literally were like, Emma Stone's great, and then that other guy, what's his name? Poulter, right? Poulter. They just kept saying Poulter.
But they knew they were picturing Jesse Plemons because they said, he was like great in Breaking Bad, and like so they knew it was Plemons. They knew who they kept calling him Will Poulter.
That's crazy though. All right, sure.
Okay. James W asks, Seth, when are you going to watch Once Upon a Time in the West?
No, fucking hell.
If you ask,
never. That's actually related to my previous one. I think that's like
never gonna.
I've seen all of his films, films except that one. I don't know. Maybe I need to watch that. I do need.
Sometimes you just don't get around to watching stuff.
I know.
I get it.
It's real shit.
We just got a couple left. Cody asked, what's everyone's favorite Bob Dylan song?
Oh, Girl from North Country, million trillion %. I've listened to it, makes me cry. Girl from North Country is that's like one of my favorite songs ever. Like regardless of Bob Dylan, favorite song.
I mean, that's a fantastic pull. That's a crazy pull.
Or George, Desolation Row, or Tangled Up in Blue. Man, fucking what an artist. Anyway,
you're pulling crazy stuff right now. If Not For You is so good. Most of the Time is so good. The obvious, like Knocking on Heaven's Door, but it's a cliche. It's cliche.
It's great. I mean, Knocking on Heaven's Door is amazing. It's an amazing song.
I love It Ain't Me, Babe. I think that's a really good song.
One of my favorites.
Sure. Even Don't Think Twice, It's All Right. Is so.
Don't Think Twice, All Right. Again, one of my favorites.
He's got some bangers, bro.
I'd say good artist. Am I right?
Yeah,
good
not bad. He's not bad for sure.
True.
He's not
when
bad.
Did the last Bob Dylan song come out?
He makes albums all the
time.
Probably
this year, probably.
Okay. Yeah, it makes like I can't remember last year.
I was gonna say I don't listen to that.
He has a crazy discography.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Good for him.
Wait, Cam, do you not listen to Bob? I thought you'd be a Bob guy.
No.
Like Shadow Kingdom came out like 2 years ago.
I'll admit I'm not like a huge music guy in general. Like not just
Tyler, are you a Bobber at all?
I certainly went through a Bob phase after A Complete Unknown. Blowing in the Wind's probably my favorite, but I haven't dug deep. I haven't dug really beyond the surface.
What a song!
Are you a Bob head?
I mean, he's a Minnesota guy, so kind of got to rep the home state. But definitely the large majority of my life, the only song I knew of his was Mr. Tambourine Man. But Complete Unknown kind of opened up.
Also, very good song.
Yeah, let's see. Next question. Shab Sidhu ask, who is someone living or dead you really want to see a biopic of?
Who is someone living? Oh, that's a good question. I'm going to stick away from movies. Like, I don't want to see a biopic of like.
I'd like a tiger biopic at some.
Yeah, I was also thinking athlete.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
Like Roger's the obvious. I'd love a biopic about Roger. I've been in a big like Kendrick Lamar kick this year, so I feel like a biopic of his like youth into like maybe Section 80 would be cool. Like his upbringing. I think that would be a really interesting
progression to like his first major album. I like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's interesting.
I'd love a biopic on like the family behind the Blind Side guy, but told in a way that's not
actually like told in a way it's not.
Yeah, like told in a way that they're like actually really bad people after the fact, after he gets super famous. And
I like maybe a Nas one for me in terms of like progression in the 90s and what he did for the music scene. Yeah. I like the Kendrick one actually. I like the Kendrick one a lot. But it would probably be like, I think, you know, when we talk about musical biopics, I think it would be good to get some more rap-orientated ones as well, get the big exposure that actually go into the, you know, real stories. Like, I think Straight Outta Compton was really good. But again, musical biopics. Also, it's the same thing as like, do I want to see one of my favorite artists ever and watch it and be like, this is fun?
Yeah, and then like ruin the vibe of the artist forever. I get that.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I don't know. I think I want to see one of either like Musk or Bezos, just because like they're like two such powerful people in the world money-wise, and they both have like interesting backgrounds. Bezos, like, how do you transition from like someone who's just passionate about selling books to now being like the richest man in the world? Musk, like coming from South Africa, like kind of just being like a partner in a bunch of businesses that made money and then building that into an empire. And like, I don't know, just interesting to see how these people kind of go from not humble beginnings, but you know, they're not who they are now. So, and kind of the corruption that comes along with that, and like what bridges did that to burn along the way to get as big as they are.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'd probably like see more political ones.
Dude, you know it would be sick. You know how they're doing the Beatles biopic, one per person. Yeah, they should do that for the ReelTok podcast.
True.
One movie for each
like,
of
wow,
us.
These people are boring.
Yeah, and then it's like the MCU is like when I visit New York City and when Cam comes out for a bachelor party, it's like they're crossing over worlds. It's like he's in Phoenix.
Dude, I forgot to say this on the pod. But speaking of the MCU, Emma the other day was like, you know what? I've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy, and you like that. And so we watched the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Wow.
And didn't like it about it, and she goes,
"Did she like it?
It is kind of cool, like the idea of having a ton of movies just all like encompass into one final movie." And I'm like, yes,
no.
No, it is really cool.
The dark side.
I was like, "You're cooking."
Did she like Guardians of the Galaxy though?
Yeah. Afterwards, she didn't like it as much as like when we like first watched Harry Potter, and she's like, "Yeah, I like that." She was like, "It's kind of corny." She's like, "I like it though. It's fine." So I think maybe I'll get her to the next two, but that means like I either have to
don't progress into all of them though. Don't do it.
I'm gonna try my best, obviously, but I gotta debate if she's gonna watch Infinity War and Endgame, or if I'm just gonna like have to explain Gamora to her, and then I feel like the explanation will get even more rampant. But yeah,
probably.
But yeah, she
hit
hit
me
me with
that. What you don't
comment.
understand is James Gunn actually thought of the Infinity Saga in 5
He did in the bathroom.
Let me tell you something.
First time, I think she's seen Infinity War and Endgame. I think I've made her watch those. But she goes, "Is this the first time an Infinity Stone has been like mentioned in this universe?" And I go, "Here's the thing." He said that in his bathroom.
Here's the thing.
He was on the toilet. Yeah.
All right, we got 4 questions left. 3 of them are really rapid fire because we kind of answered them before. But you know, people are asking. Mo Daly, what's everyone's worst movie of all time? So right now, go to your half stars. What's like the worst of your half star you've ever seen?
The Last Airbender.
I think Shark Park. What did we watch?
Jurassic Shark. I don't think I've seen one worse than that. I think that's so. Which, if you want to see George and I's review, which is like 30 minutes.
It was a long ass review, dude.
For no reason, we were like 35 minutes. Go watch it on our Patreon. So join our Patreon if you want to not only ask us questions, join our Discord. But worst movie I've ever seen is that. So Cam, what's your worst?
Fucking Cocaine Bear. I'll say that.
Last Airbender is still your worst ever.
You didn't have to see it in the circumstances I did, Cam.
I guess. Yeah, The Last Airbender, I truly think is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life. 1, it's really bad, and 2, I really like The Last Airbender.
The wrong Missy. The wrong Missy is the worst female.
That was tough.
Queen of the Trap House.
Hated that. Queen of the
Trap House I can sit through though, whereas the wrong Missy was like great.
The wrong Missy was like
wrong Missy is truly horrible. I'm glad y'all hated that one.
Spider Fan 123 asked, name a director actor combo that hasn't happened that you want to see. We've answered this before, but I'll say Jennifer Lawrence, Christopher Nolan.
PTA Rob Pop.
Timothy Chalamet, Ryan Coogler.
Rob Zombie, Rob Pattinson.
They call it
I don't know why you guys laugh every time I throw these names out.
It's just cute, man. We love you, man. Caleb Jeter asked if you could choose any artist or singer to make like an original song for a movie, who would you like to see cook up an original song and for what director?
Noah Khan, anything.
Right now. This is just... here's a take, George. Ethel Cain.
Yeah, for who though?
I have
Ethel Cain for the next Eva Victor movie.
I don't mind that, Ethel Cain for anyone. The Voice, I'm seeing it. Ethel Cain.
Also, after they used Beyonce and Kendrick's Freedom in the One Battle After Another trailer, I really was expecting like a Beyonce or Kendrick original song for One Battle After Another. I don't know why. I feel like that would have worked.
That'd be cool.
But yeah, I'll go Ethel Cain, Eva Victor.
I'll build off Cam's and say, think like graduating college, being with your best friends, and then moving away and getting a little sad about that. Like Noah Khan in a Linklater movie, I think would just driving away from your hometown and a Linklater song hits on the radio, or a Khan song hits on the radio.
I think Noah Khan as well in a Taylor Sheridan movie. He gives off the old Western like
true. More Taylor Sheridan show. I feel like his movies are more like intense. I feel like
his movies are. Movies.
Final question of the Q&A. Connor Tyson asks, "What's the one movie that really pushed or persuaded you guys into making movie content, wanting to talk about it online?" I feel like that's a poetic way to end it. To me, mine's boring. There was no specific movie. Mine purely was seeing George. Mostly George. I'm trying to think of other creators. I think it was just George making movie. And because I was already on TikTok at the time making backseat coach college football stuff. So I was already making content. And I was like, this movie side looks a lot more fun than football. So that really was just seeing George. Made me want to start doing it.
No mine was genuinely, I'd already been to films for years. Mine was watching Cam's top 100 films. I used to watch it all the time. So there you go.
Probably just the MCU in general. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Dune was the first ever movie review I did on TikTok. At that point, I had just been making like stupid like skits and rankings. So I guess Dune was what pushed me to actually like do reviews and stuff like that.
I think my first review was The Northman, if I'm not mistaken.
The Northman. Yeah, same year. Yeah. Dune 1 was the first ever review, and then
I think my first review. I know for a fact my first review was the Sean Payton Kevin James.
Home team, like on TikTok or on Letterboxd.
I think on Letterboxd.
My TikTok one was Iron Man.
I think Letterboxd for sure. I think TikTok as well.
I think the first. I have to go back and double check this. I think the first Letterboxd review or my first Letterboxd log after making the account was To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Hell yeah.
I think that was the first Letterboxd log.
My first review was City of God. I remember it distinctly. Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good place to start. All right. Well, that's our Q&A episode. We will do these more regularly going forward. Again, probably the next one we'll do will be from Austin, Texas. So hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to ask us questions, like I've said time again, join the Patreon. You can be in our Discord as well. All kinds of other perks. Over almost 100 episodes of exclusive content there in the waiting for you. So yeah, with that, we'll be reviewing Ferris Bueller's Day Off tomorrow. And for everyone else, we'll see you Monday for Wicked for Good. Peace.
Yeah.